What up, Sacramento? So I just want to make this video to show everybody and kind of let everybody know kind of what's super disheartening when you're making a brand and why some brands just shut down, you know what I mean? Or some people just go out of business and shit, you know? So I make drawings sometimes and I try to study brands and I'll like message E40 or message Be Legit or freaking Street Knowledge or freaking I just messaged Jay Stalin a while back, you know what I mean? And I'm a huge Jay Stalin fan, you know what I mean? And those other guys too. But I was bumping some of his music and I came up with this concept, you know, and it's kind of the Pac-Man type theme. It's got Livewire. It had the ghosts, but I put them as like ski masks. I turned them colors and then I can't remember what I put down at the bottom. The good, the bad, the ugly I put down at the bottom right. And I sent it to all Jay Stalin's people and Jay Stalin. And I was like, bro, you know, I was, I was fucking happy with this design. I was pretty juiced, you know? So he gets back to me and he says, "Hey, did you make this design?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I thought that was my opportunity right there, man. I'm a huge fucking Jay Stalin fan, right? I was like, "Hey, bro," I was like, "I think I could turn your brand around a little bit. You know what I mean? If you were to possibly use some of my skills, I have a lot of other concepts for you, and I do. I drew out a bunch of different stuff, right? And for these other guys too, that's just something I can't turn my filter off with that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm always trying to make somebody's brand, into something hella sick, you know what I mean? So anyways, make a long story short, he never got back to me after I, wrote him a couple paragraphs and a month and a half go by and the NBA Youngboy camp calls me and I was like, "Man, fuck, man." They wanted a couple concepts and a couple to see what I was into and I shared some of my stuff with them and I shared this one with them and they were like, "Oh, dude, let's run that right now." So I was like, well, "Okay, well, I'll make that, you know." So I wound up turning that into an NBA young boy, and it says "Never Go Broke" down at the bottom, and or "Never Broke Again." I mean, and then so I turned the drawing into this, right? And then just yesterday, I see a post, and it's what Livewire posted. They did their own version. Man, I was on my way home stuck in traffic and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like you passed up this? You passed on that for that." Man, dude. I love I love when people steal my concepts and they just butcher the fucking they just fucking they fucking butcher it, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit, dude. Look at little money bags. Look at the NBA. He's got two shadows on it. It's got a blue and a red shadow on it. Look at the ski mask. Got tattoos on them. The faces are sick. It looks like some fucking popsicles on the side of the fucking ice cream truck and shit, man. I mean, fuck, man. I'm sorry, man. But look, in this industry, this kind of shit happens a lot, man. I've had local guys come out here, meet up with me, and I give him a concept and shit. 3 days later, this fucking guy, I was telling him about a t-shirt concept. He's got it as an album cover. I told another guy, I was like, "Hey, bro, you should rock. If you were fucking with me, bro, I'd come up with hella concepts for you. Here's one concept to kind of show him what I've already thought of for his brand." A week and a half later, motherfuckers got him on shirts. This shit happens all the fucking time with me, man. And it's in this industry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, man, it's so disheartening, man. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna be a fan no more, man. You know what I mean? How could I be a fan anymore when you do me dirty like that? Like, fuck, man, I was the biggest fucking fan, man. That sucks.